Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a few unboxings again, and I'm starting with this one, the Oracle of the Mermaids. I initially wasn't going to do this, but I was kind of drawn to it. When I ordered this initially, it was the artwork that I was going for. So yeah, it was a little surprising when I saw on the front that it was actually romance based. Yeah. Anyway, because it says magical messages of healing, love and romance. So anyway, we'll get into it and have a look and see what it's all about. I'm not sure what you can see, but I can't see a thing through my phone, so I've got to look to the side. Okay, so it says, open your heart, hear their song, heal your love life. Okay, mermaids have been, sorry, I'll start again, I couldn't see that very well. Mermaids have long been the luscious messengers between the world of the ocean and the world of humans, loving, adventurous, kind and daring. Mermaids can teach you ways to heal your past, love yourself more deeply, live authentically, embrace your creativity and find your life purpose. When you connect with your mermaids, you tap into the vast reservoir of the feminine divine, which in turn enhances your ability to draw love into your life, raise your self-esteem, create sensual bliss, and glow with health and attractive vitality. Overflowing with mermaid magic, legends and lore, the guidebook features in-depth messages and clear, accurate card spreads to help you to find answers for yourself, your loved ones or your clients. And there's some pictures here. It's from the publishers of Blue Angel, and it's from Lucy Cavendish. Artwork by Selena Fennick, I think it is. Fennick. Yeah. So let's have a look inside. I haven't yet seen inside. I've seen a couple of other reviews of this deck. Yeah, but I couldn't remember that it was the romance thing, so it's obviously come for a reason. That's what I kind of feel. If I'm drawn to a deck, it's for a reason, not necessarily for me, but maybe for someone else that watches the video, comes across this video. So yeah, anyway, we will pop that out of the way for the minute. Now here's the backs. Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous. It's still relatively firm cardstock, but it is thinner than they used to do. The Blue Angel decks used to have really thick cards. I'll see later if I'm able to. I might not be able to because it's still, although it's okay. We'll see later if I can shuffle it, but we'll have a look in the guidebook first. Just take a bit of a look. Is there anything on the back? Yes, there is. So I leave you now in the care of the wondrous, caring and and sublimely sensual mermaids. May you have many inspired and blessed readings. Above all, may you be blessed by the emotional healing of the mermaids. May your heart become once again unhurt, whole and appreciated by others who love you dearly and hold you precious. But most of all, may you love your own sensual, emotional, flowing self. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, self-love. You are blessed by water and born of ocean, and now you are home and can be truly whole self once again. Blessed be Lucy Cavendish. It's ironic too, I don't know that you can hear it, but it was raining just a few minutes back. I don't know if I've been on it long enough. I wish I could swim like dolphins can swim. David Bowie. Heroes, David Bowie, yeah. happen to be a fan of his music, and so is my youngest son. Okay, so this is the table of contents. It's got, I think I didn't even say this, 46 cards. I don't think I mentioned that either. So I'm like, I think it kind of threw me about the romance thing, because I was like, okay, what direction am I going here? Yeah, this is the introduction. Yeah, it goes for a while. The healing powers of the merfolk. It's mermaids and mermen. Mermaid history. Mermaids and sensuality. The symbols of the mermaid. Comb, hair, mirror, cups, tail, shells. Yeah, so there's a few different things. Kinds of mermaids. Okay, this is Selkies, Merrows, Melusinas, sorry, got that one stuck. Morgans. Why we must connect with water. Well, aren't we at least 70% water anyway, so we really should connect with water. Ocean and saltwater people. Mermaids and moon cycles. Well, that's something I'm interested in, is the moon phases. Yeah, I'll have to take time to read this on my own on my own time. Why are mermaids sometimes mistrusted? I think, wasn't there a mermaid somewhere around Germany, the Lorelei River or something like that? And yeah, if they saw a mermaid, they'd sort of, the boats would sink or something. There was a negative connotation to it anyway. I'm not sure if it says anything here. But yeah, that just comes to mind for some reason. I might have the names wrong, but I just keep remembering the name of the Lorelei, and I'm pretty sure that was the name of the river. But there was some kind of mermaid that, I don't know, entranced the sailors or something, and so they kind of had a demise afterwards because of it. How to connect with the mermaids. Yes, yeah, that's kind of the, you know, with some of the folklore of different things, you know, that there can be negative connotations, like even with, you know, even with tarot there was negative connotations, and even sometimes some people still think that, you know, that Hollywood has said, oh, you know, if you get the death card, that's really bad, it means death. Well, no, it means the death of something, not necessarily a human death. And the tower, a lot of people, I as well was afraid of the tower, but now I kind of think, right, if change is needed, let me be ready for it, you know. Anyway, signs the mermaids are with you, when to work with this deck, and then we get into the layouts, card layouts that connect with the mermaids, the triple mirror spread, present, the future, oh, all right, past, present, future, right. The cycles of the moon spread. I'll probably give that one a try off camera soon enough. The true love make my soul sing spread. Okay, and that's the pentagram, I think. The Mermaids Celtic cross spread. Oh wow, there's a bit to that now. Blessings of the waters to you. I think that was on the back of the, yeah, it's the same on the back of the book. And then it goes straight into the messages. Oh, it's got reversed meanings. I like when it has reversed meanings. Divination. Mermaids sing, so that's probably about the mermaid that's in the card. You know how often it'll describe the card itself or the image first, and then it'll get into the meanings. It's got reversed and then divination, so I'm guessing that's the upright meaning. So I'm just going to start with uprights, unless for some reason it flings around, which can happen with the, because I've got the, just check at the end, what's at the end, sorry about that. I've got the Oracle of the Mermaids that came out, excuse me, again, it never happens until I'm filming lately, this throat chakra thing. Yeah, I've got the Oracle of the Mermaids that a while back Karen Kay produced, and that's a beautiful deck as well. And I find that it literally, they'll fling out everywhere as if they're sort of swimming and jumping in the water kind of thing. About the artist Selena Fennick. She's Australian and Maltese parents. She's got Australian and Maltese parents. Lives in Australia. Oh, what about Lucy Cavendish? Oh, there she is. Because I thought, hang on. Yeah, that's the card. That's Lucy Cavendish. Internationally acclaimed, of course, yes. Oh, she grew up in Sydney, Australia too. She's lived overseas. Well, you'll get, if you get the deck, you'll have the chance to read all that. And then these are just other decks, I'm thinking. The Mermaid's Mirror. Wait a second, is this a deck or not? 44 full-page colour illustrations, so I think it's a book. 55 healing offerings. Okay, I think these are books. Okay. Well, that's an oracle. I've got that. The Foxfire Kitsune Oracle. Kitsune. I love that one. Don't have them. Or them. Actually, I think I do have them. It's them that I don't have. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I love Lucy Cavendish's work, among other authors that are amazing. Let's go into the cards about half an hour later. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we've got Beauty. I'll read it off camera because I can't see it in that phone. Grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. I'll leave them that way, sorry. And then the next one is this one. Transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. Aren't the images just amazing? They're just beautiful. Receptivity, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. Oh, this one looks good. The unseen. Too much is hidden from you. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks sort of deep and mysterious, like you want to find out what's going on. Song of the Siren. The call, summoning voice to acknowledge. Energy field adjustment, aura cleansing and health. Freedom. I think we all want to some degree freedom. Independence, self-determination. We'll see what comes through at the end. I may have to split the deck to try and shuffle it though. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get my hands around the full deck. Fertility, potential, powerful, creative energy, initiation energy. The magic of the, oh, what does that say? Kohelan Druith. caution, source. That's no caution, secrecy, wary. Okay, yeah, because look, she's looking cautious. Honor the masculine. Yeah. Isn't that fantastic? A merman too. Respecting men, yes. Embracing the masculine divine. Sacrifice. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. Wow. They're pretty heavy messages, some of them. We'll see what comes through. Because we are moving towards the new moon, but it's not yet. So we're heading into the balsamic. I think we're already there, maybe. The present, gift, treasure, revelation of own value. Nowness. Yeah, see, own value. That's a form of self-love, to recognize your own value. You see your own worth. The return of Aphrodite, temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess, energy, treating as sacred. And look, she's under, like you can even see the underwater view. I love these images. Water flight. Heaviness lifts. Oh, good. Heaviness lifts. Burdens are cast away. Weightlessness. That's a card you want to get. Divination. Prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. Oh, wow. Look at this one. The wave coming up to meet her. Reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. Farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. Well, in a sense, it's a farewell to the moon now, with it being in the balsamic heading towards, I'm pretty sure we're already in the balsamic moon phase now, but it's heading towards the new moon, which is dark, you know, so it's, I mean, in the olden days they thought the moon had just disappeared, but it's just hidden. Time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals. Atlantis. Rapid development, excellence, success. Okay, we want to get that card. Spirit, give us that card, please. when I shuffle. Well, it can't hurt to ask. Falling in love, kissing the divine in another, in yourself. Yeah, see, in yourself. See, this is what I was harking back to as well. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw that it said romance. I thought, oh, which way will I go with this? And then I thought, well, you know, self-love, because I've been mentioning that in about maybe 2 to 3 months, we're going to actually be in the shadow of the Venus retrograde. And that is, well, most people will go, oh, Venus retrograde is what you value and relationships. But I think it's also the relationship with yourself. If you don't have much of a relationship with yourself, what can you sort of experience from other relationships outside of yourself, if you're not willing to give yourself that love? The mirror, know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. Divine sensuality, making love erotica. Okay. Dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. Your dreams can teach you a lot of things. Soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. The Selkie and her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. Air. Wow, what an amazing picture, because they're underwater and the bubbles, you know. Giving each other the oxygen. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life. Yeah, exchanging. Air. Exchange of life, bringing energies. Adrift. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Well, again, if we're in the balsamic phase, the letting go is really the thing we need to, well, no one, I say we need to work on that, but I mean, it would be helpful if you were into that, working with the moon, because I find it's fantastic. I just wish I would have known about it many years ago. Sanctuary, privacy, inviolate, personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. Okay. Lemuria returns. Earthy spirituality, community, ocean conservation. Oh wow, look at this one in the shape of a heart. Telepathy. Non-verbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. Coral's wisdom. Colony? Yeah, colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Okay. Well, I guess corals are created over a great period of time. Conchomancy, that's about shells. Seashell divination, wisdom of shells. Oh wow, look at this. Experiments. Manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, arrogance. Wow. Yeah, there's a couple of heavy looking cards, but other ones are, it's a good mix. Yamaya. Origins, freedom, power. The crane bag, that's on the cover and the book. Sacred ocean, medicine, clutter, declutter, choice. Time out. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Visions. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of body, travel. Guide. A guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. Wow, look at this. I hope you can see it. I don't really know how clear it is on your side. Vulnerability. Open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. What's that? 39.40. Yeah, some of them I think feel as if they're thicker, but they're not. Yearning. Longing for someone, undesired, separation, pining. Yeah, look, I don't know if you can see the look on her face, but it really captures the essence of that card. Sisterhood. I don't know if did I have it close enough? I don't know if it was clear. Friendships or friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. Hope we get that card. I want all the good cards. I like rainbows and unicorns. What can I say? Endurance. Keep going. I know life isn't full of rainbows and unicorns. I know that. Homeland. Arrival. A journey ends. Establishment. Building. Settled. Wow, there's the turtle. Imrama. Wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. Wow. And last but not least, motherhood. Protection, inner child, nurture. Oh yeah, there's the little baby. How cute. My neighbours are about to have a baby. It's really sweet. They're a young couple. Yeah, I think these ones might be a little too thick. Yeah, it's a little too thick. I'll see how it goes with sometimes like this, if they're a bit wide, or I will either do it horizontally, or I'll do it half and half. Okay, well, they do shuffle like that. If for me, I have to cut the deck in half like this because my hands are quite small. So let's see if we can get a card or two. What do the mermaids want us to know? Might have to get used to it first. What do the mermaids like us to know? What do we need to know today? Okay. Okay, that one looked like it wanted to come through. Atlantis, rapid development, excellence, success. This one looks like it wants to stick into the present. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. I think it's just these two that want to come through. That's what I'm getting. So let's have a look in the book and see what it says. Okay, so we have number 19, personal power, 19, 1, 9, 10, 1, personal power. And this is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. And that's action, activity, communication too, because 3 is third house, Gemini. Sorry, I know I'm getting into the astrology again. Can't help it, I love astrology. Okay, so since nothing came reversed, I'm grabbing them upright. So I think these are pretty good. Oh, there's a fairly long-ish message for this one too. Will I read this bit too? Let me see. I'll read a little bit. The mermaids sing, "We are at a golden moment in time. So much is changing so quickly. Humans are awakening. The planet at the point of having... So much is changing so quickly. Humans are awakening, the planet at the point of having a time that is at once peaceful and exciting, dynamic and comforting. It can be, I'm sorry, the lighting is really bad here. It can be a time of greatness in your life, but you will need courage, and the desire for power over must be shifted to the power to. The more you know you are connected to the divine, that you are the divine itself, the more you will behave in ways that are divine. When you lose that connection and that belief, when you view yourselves as merely impermanent, meaningless players on a stage, temporary witnesses, then the golden time can vanish. Keep the vision alive. It is time to strike that balance between selflessness and the actualized self who is operating out of love, not hubris. Wow. Okay, well, I'll still read the divination part. Can you see it? Yeah, I'll read it over here in the light. A feeling of connection to crystals, to sea creatures, to being able to heal and work with people telepathically. An urgent desire to do something more meaningful with your life, past life memories as an Atlantean or even a dolphin, dugong or other sea creatures surfacing, learning to swim, dive, mermaid, scuba dive, and a desire to be beneath the waves. Connection to ancient sacred sites, feelings of bliss, connection and higher powers and abilities returning to you. A sense of being at one with angels, animals, wizards and all. A wonderful variety of beings in your life who have so much in common with you. Greater powers of communication, less fear and feeling you have great abilities and fearlessly exploring them, perhaps for the first time this lifetime, not being so concerned with making a mistake. A sharpening of abilities, an appreciation of science, the desire to experiment and develop abilities, the astonishment of seeing how quickly you can advance. Flow, high vibrations, sophistication, logic and brilliance are heightened. Yay. So let's move on to 12 back here. No, that wasn't it. And we have the present, so I might as well read both with this as well. That part will, for the other cards, seem more like a kind of keywords, key sentences kind of thing. And this seemed like the message. And then the reverse, which we don't need because we've got it upright. Okay, the mermaids sing. We have heard that in the warm semi-tropical waters of Australia's Moreton Bay, a group of marine biologists have recently recorded fascinating new interactions between dolphins and humans. The dolphins of this beautiful place have been for over 10 years now, bringing gifts to the biologists, who in turn have fed them in a strictly regulated program. The dolphins have brought to the biologists eels, fish, shells, and pieces of treasure from the sea, refusing to take them back when they are offered to them. In a moment of interspecies reciprocity, which is moving and beautiful and pure communication of sharing and energy exchange. When this card comes to you, you are being shown how the energy is being exchanged in the present moment. That's amazing. Dolphins are really, really intelligent. Divination says there will be either a gift given or a gift received, but there can be no true gift without reciprocation. When energy is exchanged, bonds grow closer and connection is deepened. The exchange of gifts may also be about the giving of time and energy to each other, shifting and moving away from a typical kind of work for pay into a more flexible system of exchange and caretaking. Friends will offer to do things for you, and before you feel beholden to them or hesitate to accept because you do not wish to be a burden, remember the joy of the gift is in the giving, and a gift cannot be given unless there is a true connection. The gift, when this card is upright, comes from a pure and good place. It is joyful and it is given to the very best of intentions. It will draw you closer and create even more intimacy and trust in your relationship. A beautiful sense of partnership will evolve out of what seems like a simple act of generosity. The exchange will never end. It is a bond forged beyond time, and as long as there is love, caring and trust, the energy grows and ripples out into the world. So yeah, giving and receiving and success. Yay. I think that's fantastic. I like getting good cards. You know, I mean, if we need some other message at the time, then so be it. But yeah, at this point, I think this is what we're getting here. And yeah, I like this deck. I'm not averse to romance and all that. I just sort of it took me aback because I kind of didn't expect it. I guess I was sort of expecting it more like that one I said of Karen Kay's one I got a couple of years back. But yeah, with Lucy Cavendish, she goes in deep anyway. But yeah, I think success is on the way for us, and be open to giving and receiving. Yeah, I really like this deck a lot. Yeah, I'll be working with it a bit more now too. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, and until next time, bye for now.